width 500 pixels. So then height 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 500 pixels. Okay, so height I am taking auto how much content we are having. Okay, so now you can see inside script. So first what we have to write, so document dot ready. Okay, dollar document dot ready. Okay, so then function inside. Okay, is right or not? Right, so here document dot ready, this is the structure of jQuery, right? So first one we have to take the action, right? So when I am using button here, button. Okay, so width, calculate width and height. Okay, so button id equal to dimensions. Okay, so this is my id. So when I click on this one, dollar, so then inside selector, so it's a id, so id notation selector dot width. Okay, width equal to, okay, sorry, it's a click button, right? Click, then I click on this one, so function inside here we can write another one dollar. So then again selector, so what is the selector here? Paragraph dot width. Okay, so we can get the width. So then after that again another one paragraph dot height. Okay, so these two methods. Okay, so after this one, so we are appending the result here, h3. Okay, h3 id equal to res. Okay, so then document dot get element by id, so result res, right? Dot inner html equal to selected p tag element width and height equal to so then plus. So if you want to use, if you can append these things into one way variable, then you can give it, or otherwise we can use directly, so this one. Okay, method. So then after that plus, so I am giving some space and here inside, and so then after that plus, this is the one, another one. Okay, so this way we can, now you can see 18.html. Okay, so this is my paragraph. If you can see it here, see 500 by 73.60 is the element height and width. Dollar is not defined, so what we have to include here, so we have to include the jQuery library here. Okay, now clear, now error gone. So when we click on this one, computed 500 by 73.60. When I click on this one, see 500 by 73.6. Selected p tag element width and height. Okay, so for suppose, so for this one we are having the padding, so 20 pixels. 20 pixels means, so when I click on that one, so when I calculate the inner width and inner height. It is having 540, right? Left to padding and right padding. Height is 73 plus 40. Okay, top height and bottom height, right? So then I can add another button here, dimensions, inner dimensions, call call inner width and inner height, inner height. So what it happening, it is calculating with padding. Okay, so then I'm adding another result, res1 here. Okay, so then I'm adding another document dot write here. Sorry, another document dot write. So res1 select p tag element, inner width, inner width and inner height. So what it is happening, so it is adding the padding also, inner width and inner height, inner height. Now you can see. Okay, so first one, so here it is 500 by 73. Okay, when we click on calculate width and height, when we click on calculate inner width and inner height, this will happen. Okay, so when we click on this one, so 540 by 113.6, 113.6 including pad. Okay, so this is the first one. Okay, so what happening, so both the things we are written inside of that one. Yes, we are written inside of that one. So we can write this one. So dollar hash inner, so this is the one, right? Button inner dimensions start click inside function, then method. Okay, so then inside of that one, so we can write this one. Okay, now you can see. So this is the width and height. When we click on inner width and inner height, so this is the one, 540 by 113.6. Okay, so if you want to include the border also, if you want to include the border also, we can use the outer width and outer height, outer width and outer height. So now we can see outer width and outer height, we can see. We have to include the border. Okay, border border 5 pixels for all sides. Now another click function, inner dimension, outer dimension, this is the one, outer dimension. So then here we can create another button id equal to outer dimensions, close button, calculate outer dimensions, right? So then here method is outer width and outer height. Clear? So then we can see now. So first one, width and height, including padding. So then after that, so what's happening? Let you have to res2 here. Okay. So then we can append this result to res2. Now width and height. So then inner width. So then 540. Why 540? We are adding border also, right? Outer width and outer height. Border 5 pixels. We are added. Why? Why border is not coming? Border 5 pixel solid or red. Now it is coming. Now you can see width, including padding, including border, right? So this way we can find out the dimensions of dimensions of element. Right. So the next one, including margin. Here we can give the margin also. Here it is already there, 16 pixel. Why 16 pixel? We are not giving any margin, right? Margin now 10 pixel I am giving. Okay. So including margin, how we can calculate? So then we can add another button, outer dimensions, including margin. Okay. Outer dimensions include margin. Okay. Now we can see same thing. We can add the response 3. Okay. So the next one here, response 3. Here when we include the margin, just we have add the parameter called true. Okay. We have to add the parameter called true. If you want to calculate with margin. Okay. Now you can see. Now width 500 by 76, 73. So then including padding, including border, what happened? Inside only we are written. Why we are written? So we have to change this button. Okay. Now you can see width and height. Okay. So then inner width and inner height. Calculate outer, including border. So then including margin. So then 570. Okay. So this is the way we can calculate the dimensions of so any element. So not only paragraph, we can calculate any element. Okay. So the next one is width, height, inner height, outer width and outer height. Okay. So CSS classes is completed. Then next one is the jQuery traversing. jQuery traversing. So jQuery traversing are used to find or select HTML elements based on their relation to the other elements. Okay, based on their relations to the other element. Okay, so for suppose, so previously when we see the HTML architecture, HTML structure, first we are starting with the doc type HTML. So then HTML is the main root element. So then head and body is the child elements of HTML, or HTML is the parent element of head and body. So inside head we are having the title and meta description and meta keywords, right? So the next one, inside body we are having a lot of HTML DOM elements. All right. So here if you can see the H2 is the parent of body tag. H2 is the child of body tag. Okay. So body is the parent of H2 tag. So to find out those elements, so we are calling it as a traversing. Okay. So traversing up the DOM, three methods. So up methods, that means so from bottom to up. Okay, we are finding out the parent element. Parent element for paragraph, body is the parent element. For H2, we are having the body is the parent element. So those are the up elements. Okay, parent, parents, and parents until parent, parents, and parents until. These are called the ancestors. Whenever we are trying to find out the from bottom to top, so those are called the ancestors. Okay, so then now we can see one example for this. jQ19.html. So then I don't record anything in this. Okay, so then here also not required. This body. Okay, so body, so I have one div. Okay, inside div inside div I have a paragraph. Okay, so this is a parent element. This is a parent element. So the next one, paragraph is a child element. Okay, so inside I can place a span element. Okay, it's a child element. Okay, so this way. So now here, so for span paragraph is the parent element. For paragraph, div is the parent element. Parent element. Right. So then now you can see here is the another one. So inside this one, same thing. So then now, so document.ready function. So when I click on this one, or document.write only I am writing. So not required every time. So to click button. So then now dollar, so then selector span. Okay, span dot parent, span dot parent. So for parent one, so I'm adding some css. So then multi css I'm writing. So then background or border, so 2 pixel solid yellow, yellow. Okay, so then I have to give like this. So then comma, comma. So if any text is there, color, color orange, orange. Okay, so this way we can write it. Colon. So for span, what is the parent here? Paragraph is the parent element, right? Paragraph is the parent element. Now you can see 19.html. See now, for parent element, it is adding the border. It is adding the border, right? So for suppose, so if you want to calculate, if you want to find out the paragraph parent, so just you can check this one. Okay, what happened? Why red? Here we are adding red color. The paragraph. Why it is coming red color for this one? Do we have any border? Yes, it is having. By default, we are having the red color. So we are removing this one. Here are removing. So this one. Okay. So just I am giving the star. I'm giving the star. So for all the elements, it is applying. So block, display block. So then padding, padding 20 pixels. Then color, color, color red and padding. Okay. So then border 1 pixel solid. So then 0, 0. Okay. So now you can see. Okay. Something is happening. Class equal to find ELM. Okay. I'm applying the dot find ELM star. So inside of those things. Okay. So for this one also I can add it. So class equal to find ELM. Okay. Now you can see. So we are finding out the paragraph parent element. So then paragraph parent element is the div one. So then for div, it is adding the style this one. Okay. So we are finding out the div element. So for suppose, so we are having another two methods called parents, whatever parents are there. So we can add it all those things. So same thing, keeping parents. Okay, whatever span we are having span, two parents are there, paragraph and div element. Right now you can see paragraph and div element both are adding the CSS. Okay. So then parents until, for suppose, so if you want to add for specific parent also, specific parent, so we have to give that parents until, we have to give the parents until. Okay. So then here inside of this one, for suppose, so here div is there. Okay. So inside we have another paragraph element. Okay. So one more paragraph is there. Okay. So this way we are having. Okay. We have a, for this one, we have a class equal to P1, sorry, P2 or P3. Okay. So this is the parent 3. Okay. So the next one, this is a parent 2, right? So it's a class called P2. So then parent 2. Okay. So this is a parent 1, right? So this is a parent 1, right? So now you can see I want to stop up to P2 only. I want to stop up to P2 only. If you can reload all the parents, it is adding. All the parents, it is adding, right? So for each and every paragraph, it is adding. Perfect. Paragraph, paragraph, then paragraph. Now we are adding parents until we can give the to P2 only, up to P2 only. See, so I can remove this div. See this one, until P2 only it is adding. First, suppose if you can give the P1, so it is adding P2 also. Now you can give the P1 also, P1. So up to P2 it is given. Now you can, because it is adding up to P3 only. Span dot parents until P1. No other. Up to P we can give, and dot parents until paragraph. This is fine, but why can't we add P1, or we can add up to div. Why it is adding only P3? Sorry, it's a div. Why paragraph is closing here? Where it is closing here? Paragraph is closed here. So then this paragraph is closed here. So this paragraph is closed here. Oh, we have to give only one paragraph instead of paragraph. So then I am giving the divs. Okay, div and div. Here div. So that is why it is div. Now you can say up to dot p2. Now you can say, so up to p2 it is taken. Okay, so then if you can give the p1, so then it is increased, right? Up to this one it is increasing. Okay, so that is the difference, parent and parents and parents until. So if you can give the parents now, if you can give the parents now, it is applying all the parents. Okay, clear. So that is that these three are the methods. Okay, so then remaining things we are having other methods. Okay, so child, siblings, all those things we can discuss tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow we can close the jQuery. Okay, so any doubts you can ask me, or otherwise we can close. Doubts? Okay, then fine. We will connect tomorrow.